crack of daylight on the 27th December 2023. According to the solar periods today, ought to be there's a very good chance of having a movement of wildlife today. So I'm out here in the Quigley, sipping on a cup of coffee, waiting on it to get a little bit lighter. According to the solar periods, today should be one of the best days of the month. The daily time of the solar periods are looking pretty good for to coincide with the normal early morning and late afternoon normal moving period. So this morning we've got a solar period, minor period starting early this morning, coinciding with this early morning normal movement. And it's a full moon day, the absolute full moon, 100% illumination. So on a daily basis, your better solar periods or movement times, likely movement times, or when the moon is straight overhead or straight underfoot or on the horizon. Well, minor periods mean the moon is on the horizon. Major periods meaning the moon straight overhead or straight underfoot. That's on a daily basis, but on a monthly basis, when the days that the game are most likely to be most active, this is all based on the gravitational pull of the moon. It's on the days of the full moon or the new moon, either the dark of the moon or the full moon. And generally speaking, as a younger guy, I hated the full moon because I was under the impression that deer got out and moved, fed all night and everything, and held up. Didn't move much during the day on full moon. That's simply not true. I don't know where that got started, but it's been passed down forever and ever and ever. And man, if you'll look at it objectively, I think you'll find that's not true at all. But not knowing or following the solar periods, you can get a bit confused because the solar period's the time of the day that varies. So you could have it could be the best day of the month, like being the dark moon or full moon, but the solar periods will fall different times during the day. So most hunters out there, like I used to be out there at daylight, just like I am right now, and there'd be no solar period, and so there's no activity. You say, well, heck, it's that full moon, so you go back to camp, and about that time, the solar period comes on. So while you're back at camp lamenting how bad that old full moon was, they're out there moving around. Pay attention to the solar periods on a daily basis and on a monthly basis. You won't regret that. But anyway, it's early morning, and the solar period is just about to get started. So we're going to sit here and watch this and see what happens. Just because it's according to solar periods, the best day or the best time of the day, doesn't mean that you're just going to see them. That's not what it means at all. But it said, if you're going to encounter game or catch fish on that given day, this is when it's probably going to be. This is when your best chances are. So if today and the time of the day gives me my best chance, then that's when I want to be there. I don't want to be on there when my chances are the lowest. I want to be out here doing this when chances are greatest. So Like I said, it's muzzleloader season. As far as deer goes, it's muzzleloader season. But I'm still hoping that I'm looking for the bear to come by here, or coyote, whichever. So I've got the Ruger number 1 30-06 out here today, and I've got a muzzleloader, and I've got a little 22 rifle. So all kinds of stuff's open. So I could shoot the bear or squirrel as far as that goes. I could shoot the bear with a muzzleloader just fine. But basically, I'll be banking on this Ruger number 1 30-06. It's going to be my primary gun out here because I'm looking for that cotton picking bear to show up here, or coyote. But our deer late muzzleloader on a doe day, either sex days, open here in just a day or two. I have to check my calendar and see, but it's getting close. It's getting close, and I will do serious deer hunting then. I would like to get at least one, maybe 2 more does, but at least one. And I will be muzzleloader hunting for sure then. Not here at my place. I'll go up I don't have that many does. I don't have enough does to be shooting those little buggers off, but a farm up country, they got plenty. They won't get rid of some deer, so I'll go up there and help fill my freezer and help that farmer out too. Right now, let's just sip on coffee and watch the fields. Well, so far, this has been one of those strange mornings when you don't see anything moving. I mean, the solar period's been going on for about 15 minutes or so. And it's been daylight for close to 45 minutes. Haven't seen the first anything. Not the first Tweety bird. Not the first crow, not the first squirrel. Deer, bear, turkey, nothing. I mean, it's like a wildlife desert. And it just now started raining again. Rain was supposed to be over. And still socked in as far as being cloudy. It's cloudy all over. This old friend of mine, old Landon, who's been gone a long time, he'd say he always, when it come to weather, he always went with the old, as he called them, Indian signs. He said, when it's cloudy all around and pouring down the middle, it's right now raining. Yeah, he's right about that. It's cloudy all around. It was pouring down the middle. So it's definitely right now raining. Blooming frog in my throat. It's so quiet and so devoid of any kind of life. And being cloudy, misty, looking like it is right now. It's downright eerie. I think, well, something come along, just absolutely kill everything except me. There is nothing moving. One solitary crow. That's right. But just now, 3 deer just came out, and a fox, squirrel, and turkey. So it's been dead as a hammer all morning. Now all of a sudden there's.
And you said, I think I'll come to the house. And so,
Yeah, there's wildlife poking their nose out. Now.
well, I'm going to get dressed. So I'll see you when you come in.
Okay, babe, I might stay a little while now. I'm sort of trapped.
Okay. Okay, honey. I'll see you in a while.
All right, babe.
Love you, honey.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Turkey's up there in that darn fog. There. They squabble, carry on. Yeah. What those deer so constant. They're looking at something. Foggy out, but you can still could still shoot some across most of the fields. The last several yards is too foggy, but right now I can still shoot out to about 250 yards. There were a lot of them. That was fun, so let's do it again. Right up in the very corner this time. Yeah. It's sundown. And I've actually spent very little time out here in the Quigley today. I'm back at the house doing a few things that need to be done. Just waiting on that last week of muzzleloader season when I can get down to doing some serious deer hunting. Well, this is certainly been one of those rather uneventful days. There's been a few does, a lot of turkeys. There's 3 different flocks of turkeys today. But, I'll probably already get one of those turkeys. It is turkey season, but I don't really like to. You allow 3 turkeys a year, but I don't particularly like to try to get them in the fall. I'd really do a little spring gobbler hunt. But it has been, for the most part, quite slow today. I think I'll just kind of wrap it up for today. Go to the house. Back out to the Quigley this morning. It's a little late, but the Quigley windows are absolutely drenched with dew. You hardly see anything out of them. So, I gotta clean the dew off of it. My goodness, look at that heavy dew. This morning it has a Quigley drenched in water. But when you look out the field, I don't know, it probably won't show up in the camera. When you look out the field, everything else looks like a frost, but it's not a frost. It's just so much dew has accumulated on everything, grass and everything, that it looks like frost or a skiff of snow. And it's just dew accumulated. The trees are just hanging with water drops. It's just everything is from just an enormous amount of dew. Let me see if I can. Whoops. I might need a driver's license for this. this office chair that I'm rolling around in the Quigley. I'll wait for crashing into everything. Let's see. We can see the dew on these limbs. You see all those droplets hanging all over everything? It's unbelievable, really. My granddaddy used to say all the time, he said, "It's dank this morning." I think I know what he meant now. It's dank, all right. It's plumb dank. Oh, it's dank. Solar period just started a few minutes ago. And I'm going to sit out here through the solar period. Just to, I reckon, because I can. But after the solar period's over, think I'm going to do. I got a big spot of rust. I don't know what that's from. I think that I'm going to take my Tennessee poor boy here and convert it back from cap lock back to flintlock. I would like to get a doe with it. Starting next Monday. This is Thursday. Monday, a week-long doe season open, so I'd like to get a doe with it. And I'd like to get it flintlock. So I rummaged around and I found one or two flints that maybe I can get the spark good enough set this thing off. But I've got to get me some flints. I got to order me some flints. And I do have a Kibler long rifles, a Kibler Woods Runner kit coming. And it's, of course, flintlock. So I'd fooled around. I love the flintlock. I like it a lot more than the percussion. But I had fooled around and let myself run out of flints. Actually, a couple of years ago, had a good flints and just too trifling or whatever, just didn't get around to order them and put the cap lock on it, just been using the cap lock. Well, I definitely want to put the Kibler would definitely be flintlock, and I would want to put the flintlock back on this one. I think I got a couple of flints that I can make spark until I can get me some more. So later on today, I will take this and shoot it, and clean it up and convert it over to black powder, and check the zero with black powder and make sure I know where it's hitting again with the black powder and that everything's okay there. And that's what I'm going to do after a while. She's going back to flint. Love the flintlock. Whoops. Wipe this thing down out here. It's been out here Quigley for quite a while now. I actually got a rust spot on the barrel there. Well, it was laying up there, I think, when I was opening the window or something. A drop of water splashed on it. Sit there for Lord knows how long out here under these rather damp conditions, and I got me another conversations piece on. Another spot of rust. When you look at that, you'll remember where that came from. Wipe it down with ballistol. I really get where I like that stuff. Ballistol is good. I mean, when they say it's good for everything, metal, wood, no, it is. It really makes your metal look good and the wood look good. That wood looks wonderful. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is a good looking rifle. A good looking rifle. And I will. Yep, good looking gun. Couple of little rags out here already soaked with ballistol. I might think them. You'd think I'd had that together. Wiped down a little better than what it did. Well, I've sat out here a while this morning all the way through the solar period. Haven't seen a blooming thing. I tell you, this it's cool and damp. Even calling for a little bit of snow tomorrow, but it's kind of cool. It's cool. The dampness eventually penetrates right through you. But anyway, I'm going to leave the Quigley here for a while. Go to the house and look things over. But if everything looks good, like a camp, I got enough stuff to do it with. I'm going to convert my Tennessee poor boy over back to a flintlock and stumble through till I get some more flints. And I really would like to get deer with the flintlock next week. So I need to shoot this thing and load her up. It's loaded up right now with Pyrex and percussion caps. We'll shoot that out and get it loaded up with black powder and flintlock. So let's go to the house and warm up and see what we can do with that. So I'm going to take this percussion lock. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it because I got it loaded. Got it loaded with Pyrex. And we'll take the percussion lock off, put the flintlock on it, come back out and see if I can get it to shoot with the flints that I've got. I got scrap flints, but I got to get me some more ordered, but I'm going to see if I can get this thing to shoot flintlock. But first, I gotta load it here. Gotta go clean it, take that cap lock off. This is actually going to be the first time it's been fired flintlock in a long time. See if it is going to fire. I never actually loaded that weed. Okay. Let's just see. that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. Get back here again. Okay. Back here again. Okay. That's the first flash in the pan. Well, I've certainly had one time. Absolutely incredible. The accuracy. Is incredible. Well, it's pretty close to the close of legal shooting hours. I'm out here looking, giving one last look. I don't see a thing. But back here, that's my target that I was shooting at, and that's 60, even 60 yards. And I'm shooting pretty much, about an inch and a half high, so where I really want to be. And two, the last of the three shots that I shot with black powder, two of them are touching, and the other one's just barely above it. So it seems to be shooting quite accurate. But I want to come out and do a little bit more shooting. Shoot at least 85 yards. Go 85, 90, 100 yards, somewhere around there. But mind setting it out to 100 yards to see where I'm at. 85 anyway, because up at Jerry's 85-yard shot's going to be about right. So anyway, we'll close up this day where I'm shooting on that Flintlock. Get it ready for next week. This is what, Thursday, and then Monday is when I want to start in earnest shooting that thing. Or not shooting it, going hunting actually. I'll do what shooting I'm going to do, I'll do between now and then. And hopefully actually get a deer or two next week with it. But anyway, I'll close it up for today and talk to you later.